this is Faith. So we're interviewing her because she's a freshman here at Rod, and she has done something remarkable. She has done an extreme community service act and given back to the community in ways that no other freshman has. So Faith, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, so hi guys, my name is Faith. So like she said earlier, I'm a freshman, I'm 15 years old, and last summer I got to do this really cool experience with my church where we got to we also got to go down to San Diego. So what we did there is basically just some kind of community-based mission work, and so we were able to volunteer at libraries and help kids, and we were able to help with some fundraisers and pack backpacks for kids that didn't have money for it. And then later, afterwards, we really wanted to do it again, but we didn't really want to go back down to San Diego, so we were like, well, let's just do something here in our community right here in Fairfield. And so what we did is it was a mission-based project with a group called actually. And so what we did is we volunteered at a thrift store, we helped feed the homeless, and we really just got to kind of minister to people in our community who are less fortunate. And so that's basically what we did, but it was a really good experience.
So Faith, let me ask you about feeding the homeless. That was here in Fairfield, yeah? Mm-hmm. So when you were feeding the homeless, this was all from church, or was it any school-related stuff, or was it all just on your own, like I want to do this, or was it through your church explicitly?
Yeah, it was explicitly through my church, but I mean, anyone's invited. You don't have to be
a part of the church.
Yeah, you don't have to be a part of the church. You can be like a friend. There was lots of people who are friends who were invited from different schools, from neighborhoods. It's really just whoever wants to volunteer, but our church was kind of the people who sponsored it, and that's how I got connected to it.
Okay, so when we talk about feeding the homeless and all these giving back acts necessarily to the community and what you've done for Fairfield, before you did that compared to now, how does it alter the way you think, your thought process? Do you feel like you think more compassionately, that you think things through? Like when you approach people and you talk to them, do you try to be more genuine? You know, is that a stark change? Did that happen?
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like before, you don't really see kind of the backstories and what people could be going through when you just see them like on the street or just walking by, but everyone really has a story, and so to really learn that and to get to see people up close, like what's going on, it's really empowering, and it really allows you to be more compassionate when you talk to them. And even when you meet new people, or if you just see homeless people on the street, it helps you to think more about them as a person rather than just another thing just walking by, that they really do have feelings and they do have stories, and it's all important.
So you're a bit more open-minded.
Yeah, for sure.
You like to look a little deeper. So let me ask you, has this changed your perspective on like the functions of society at all? Like, have you seen like, oh, I wish society could function smoothly in this aspect, or thinking compassionately, I wish more people could? Has that changed at all? How do you perceive society as of now?
Oh, for sure. It's really, I think it's kind of sad because society kind of writes them off as being like crazy or dangerous, but really most homeless people are really not harmful at all. They're really nice people, genuinely great attitudes, great character. It's really just unfortunate circumstances that leads them there, but really what's nice to know is that really anyone can volunteer for it. You don't have to be really special. You don't have to be like a crazy humanitarian. All you have to do is volunteer just a few hours out of the day, and you can just sign up. It's not a long process. Really, anyone can do it.
Okay, so let's say someone like me who wasn't like religiously active, or wasn't involved with church, but I still wanted to give back to the community in a way that you've kind of done. What would your advice to them be as far as approaching that type of aspect? What would you do?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've always done it connected with the church, but I know that they're really public and open, and they really, they'll take any help that they can get. So, email, phone call, really any way you can reach out to them, and they're always looking for help. Usually Saturdays are the best because that's when usually people are free to help do those sort of things, but really it's just whenever you want. They're always looking for help and volunteer work. So, yeah.
That's nice. So, career-wise, have you thought about, do you think you could turn this into a career or a side job or something you're going to do throughout your life no matter what you do as a professional? Do you think you could carry on over, or do you think it's just a thing to pass the time throughout high school?
I think it's definitely something I'll want to do for the rest of my life. I'd really like to pass it on to my peers and to other people because it really is a great experience. What I've always wanted to do as a career field is more like in the medical field, so like a nurse or something, but I think that would be really helpful.
So you still have that aspect of compassion.
Right, yeah. So I feel like I could use this by going overseas. You know, you can always, because there's always people who need medical attention in other countries who can't pay for it, or things like that. And so I've always wanted to be able to get that medical experience so that way I can help people who can't pay for it in other countries. So I think that's definitely something I want to continue for the rest of my life because it really is a great experience.
That's awesome, Faith. That's super cool. Guys, this has been an awesome interview. I mean, what can you say? This is incredible. This brings me hope for the future generations at Rod, the lower classes, to aspire to a higher level of society and contribution and so many different things. It's awesome. Give it up for Faith here. We can put links to some of the phone numbers that she was talking about for churches and donation centers if you guys want to get involved. We can start some stuff. We can give back to the community, give back to the homeless. It's going to be great. Thank you guys for watching.